Okay. Hey everyone, what's up? It's Allie. Um, you know, I think today we are here to just remember who we are and what we're here to do, whatever you were moving for in this election. Because, hey, yeah, hey Joe, hey Shelby. Yeah, I know a lot of people actually were asking me about this, so I want to just do something real quick. I actually have like 9 hours of sessions today. Gina, hello. Hey, Nicole. And I'm realizing it's because I needed, I just needed to go very quickly into like why I'm here and what we're here to do. And I'm here to work with a lot of people today because you're here to remember you're a soul innovator. Hey, am I sideways? Let's see if I can fix it. Can I fix it? How's this? Am I not sideways? Yeah, you're welcome. I'm happy to be here. I don't know how to not be sideways. Can someone help me with that? Tell me if I'm sideways, people. I don't know. Is that perfect? Okay, cool. So this is just a really quick one. I'll tell you this. A lot of people are obviously really shocked about what just happened, especially because a lot of people who read energy, well, people who read political forecasts, right? Like people who understand politics were saying something else, but also people who read energy were saying something completely different. I'm still sideways? What the heck, man? Here. Ooh, here we go. Hey, Sonia. Basically, people who read energy, hey, what's up? We're saying something completely different. Am I still sideways? Tell me again if I'm sideways. I don't know what else to do here, y'all. But I am going to make sure I'm here for you, sideways or not. Maybe this whole day is a little sideways. So, okay, I'm fine now? Cool. So basically, here's the thing. People are shocked because political forecast said something totally different. This isn't about who you're voting for. I'm just saying a lot of people right now are shocked because anyone who reads energy told you a completely different thing, right? Like completely different, that this would never happen, right? And so what I'll tell you is this, is that I got a very strong message yesterday, and yesterday would have been a day to tune in and share with people. And obviously, what do I do for a living? If you don't know, I literally translate and read energy for a living. And it's what I do for a living, and I do it for thousands of people, and I'm always, I would say, pretty freaking dead on, which is why I do it for a living. And I absolutely got the message that, Trump and Hillary were representing these two different things, and I did a video about it last week. But, I absolutely got that Hillary was going to be elected. And so did anyone who's, professionally sharing their read on energy. You're not going to really find anyone who said anything different. And then, obviously, something different happened. So what I got last night was basically what was happening is that I figured, hey, I should probably tune in and share with my community. And I got a very strong, no. Do not go into the Akashic records. Do not share energy right now. You stay super clear and super grounded. So take care of yourself, go to sleep early, get super, super grounded. I was told to not go into reading energy on this at all. Then I was woken up throughout the night, and then I actually saw, at 2 a.m. Pacific, what had happened. And I got, then I started to get some very crazy downloads. And some of what came through, I'm actually not, and this isn't to frighten anyone, but I'm not really ready to share some of what came through. I need to integrate it, and then I'm going to share it, because that's what I'm here to do, is be a messenger. So, I'm going to do that at some point. But I will say this. Here's what basically happened, from what I understand. What happened was that the energy possibility was all in one total different way. And then what we all needed as a collective required a shift. So literally something shifted. That's why the read was so different and everyone's shocked. It's because what we really needed required a shift. And so what happened shifted. And basically this election was about anti-establishment. That's what this was about. Our whole world right now is about anti-establishment. That what we've done in healthcare, in politics, in government, in police, in education, in relationships, in sexuality, in everything, in the way we create products and manufacture things. The established way we do it is not fucking working. in general. So this was an anti-establishment in general election with very, very strong energy behind it. We had a anti-establishment candidate for the Democrats, and we had it for the Republican, which are basically, right, like the way it's established right now is that those are the two major parties that like actually are going to get elected. We actually took out the anti-establishment Democratic candidate, and this, I'm saying it in a neutral way, I'm just saying like that's what happened, that this was an anti-establishment election. We took out the anti-establishment Democrat, assuming that that wasn't maybe really the strongest energy, and that someone who'd been being built for this candidacy for way longer, of course, like everyone was going to go with that, you know. But people aren't realizing that the energy, the reason there was so much energy on Trump is because he was still the only anti-establishment candidate in the two main parties, and that's actually what this election was about. So he had the most energy behind him. You know what I mean? And the truth is the choices that were made publicly by that were unveiled by the Democrats and by the Republicans, it was actually, this is going to sound wacky, but it's just what I'm reading here. It was actually more out of alignment to what this election was about for us to find out about like what happened at the Democratic National Convention and things like that, than the crazy shit you were hearing from years ago, or, you know, whatever that came out about Trump, based on what this election was about. So there was actually a ton more energy. Hey, Jillian, and hey, everyone who's here. I just want to, I have a lot of sessions. I just want to like, boom, get this out. And I also want to share a really important energy download. So I'm just like talking quick, bringing back my New York. So the energy was way stronger about Trump. So think about it this way too, that our subconscious mind, my Kundalini teacher was just saying this yesterday, our subconscious, grateful for you too, our subconscious mind doesn't know the word no. So Trump was broadcast, good or bad, in a humorous way or in a supportive way, whatever you were into with him, but there was a non-stop barrage of Trump. And the strongest energy, because of what this election was about, the strongest energy once Bernie was out, was on Trump. So yes, there were people who were super positive and pro-Hillary, and I have a lot of good friends and powerful women in my life who were really for Hillary and had a lot of strong energy towards Hillary. But I would say in general that there was a much stronger either I'm for Trump or anyone but Trump. I'm for Trump or anyone but Trump. So a lot of people who voted for Hillary, the energy was anyone but Trump. Yes, there were people who were really pro-Hillary, but like there was a lot of votes and choices that were made because the energy was still about Trump. So Trump's energy was actually the strongest energy throughout this election, whether or not you were into him. That's basically what happened here. And so the other thing is that when I finally, so I got a lot of freaky deaky downloads through the night that I will discuss at another time, but all is well and we are safe. It's just some shit that I'm not ready to talk about yet. But that's the main thing to really understand here, is that the reason everyone, and now the other thing here, so when I finally open the records, like, can I open the records please? Because now it's the middle of the night and I'm like talking to my guy, it's like, all right, things got weird. Can we have a check-in? And this is all about trust, okay? And this is the way I mean it. No one is trusting. Everything is going to be okay. Yeah, absolutely. Everything is going to be okay. As I talked about in the last video, this has been incredibly ungrounding no matter what side you're on. It's really affected people. It really affected people at their like root chakra where they feel safe and at home. So we're going to do some energy quickly in a minute, but understand that, like, you can see that in your Facebook feed. The people who voted for Trump, a lot of these people have not felt at home in politics and have not, I mean, he catered to a lot of people who have not felt at home or listened to or understood. So he catered to a lot of people who have also felt on the root chakra level out of alignment. And then what this did is created a huge backlash where people feel unsafe and unscared. So this is all like a root chakra energetic thing where people voted because they felt they didn't feel at home before in politics, and the outcome has now created the whole other half feeling not at home. And what basically needs to happen is you need to feel at home in yourself. You need to feel at home in yourself no matter what. And you need to take ownership. And that was basically like my video a few weeks ago was about that. Like, you have to take ownership for feeling at home. So because no one gets to create that for you. And this is what happens when we don't want to identify as that. And so we're going to talk about that and do energy about it in a minute. But I just want to share the trust part because that's really big. So right now there's a huge lack of trust. People don't trust each other. People don't trust their friends. You know, people who, and this is, I'm not even talking against Trump, people who voted for Trump. It's just that, like, no one trusts each other. Like, Trump's people don't trust the people who are for Hillary. Hillary's people don't trust the people who are for Trump. Stein and Johnson and Bernie and all that, right? Like, no one trusts each other. There's this huge web of distrust. And then the fact that so many people thought this was going to be a different outcome and felt there was going to be a different outcome. And there were so many like political forecasts and energetic psychic forecasts that said this was going to be a different outcome. Now no one trusts anything. So people who, you know, thought they knew what was about to happen feel very ungrounded, and there's a huge lack of trust. And is there anything else? Yeah, that's basically what this is about. So does that make sense to everyone? Like, let me know if you, I just wanted to get, so I'm just going to do a quick recap, 30-second recap, and then we're going to go into the energy. This was about anti-establishment because our whole global story right now is about the fact that the established way of doing things doesn't work, right? We took out the most anti-established Democratic Party person. We kept in, yeah, for sure. But that was the forecast, Roman. So like, people now don't trust anything. We kept in the Republican anti-establishment person. We still were in enough of an establishment where who was going to win is Democrat or Republican. The most energy was behind Trump because your unconscious mind doesn't hear no. And so everything was either for Trump or anyone but Trump. Therefore, the energy was stronger for Trump than it was for Clinton. Yes, there were people who were very pro-Clinton, but there was a lot of people who were voting for Clinton because it was anyone but Trump. So because of what the underlying energetic theme was, this became Trump's election, and that is why there was such a huge shift in energy. The other thing is that there is a big lack of trust now, trust on all sides, and people are feeling very ungrounded. So people voted one way or the other because they didn't feel at home in this country. And people are responding one way or the other today because they don't feel at home. And that's what we need to change. So the reason I'm saying this is a soul innovator forecast is because I'm a soul innovator, you're a soul innovator, and if you don't know about soul innovators, it's people who chose on a soul level to come here and introduce new and positive changes to an already existing environment. AKA, you were here for the year of the time of the Aquarius, you were here for the time of innovation, you were here this is the time of the soul innovator. That's the foundation of my work, and that's why my work has like grown and grown and grown in the last year and a half. It's because this is the time of the soul innovator, because the established way does not work. So everyone here has the responsibility to introduce new and positive changes to an already existing environment. So what I'm going to recommend is that whatever candidate you are for, you can look at like what my brother posted. It's like, who am I when I get what I want, and who am I when I don't get what I want? So choose to be a soul innovator. Choose to introduce new and positive changes to an already existing environment. So this isn't the time to act like you're not the creator of your own destiny. If you're someone who's moved forward until now as like, hey, I'm the creator of my life and I am in tune with life and God loves me and supports me and spirit nurtures me and I know everything happens for a reason, this isn't the time for you to suddenly be like, none of that's true, we're going to hell in a handbasket. And if you're someone who was for Trump and you're feeling good about what just happened, this isn't a time for you to gloat, because there's people who are really feeling very frightened. And whether or not you agree with them, they're a person like you. There's someone in your family. There's someone in your friend group. This isn't the time to gloat if you were the winner, if your person was the winner, and this isn't the time for you to fucking have a meltdown if your person didn't win. This is the time to introduce new and positive changes to an already existing environment. New and positive changes to already existing environment. Yes. So I know there's a lot of people sending out messages, but I just feel like this is what I do all day, and I just felt a real responsibility to explain how it's coming through to me. And the other thing is, I didn't mean to frighten anyone to say there's other serious downloads I got. I'm just not, I need to integrate them and process them so that I can share it in the proper way. And I also think there's going to be some more time. So let's just take a few breaths here. I don't want anyone and leaving this video without being grounded. Okay? So let's take some breaths here, and I want you to breathe. I never saw Clinton. Yes, she's not. That's what I mean. Clinton was not anti-establishment. She was part, even though people got confused because she was a powerful woman and, you know, age of divine feminine and all of that is happening here. So this isn't an anti or pro-Clinton thing. I'm just saying she's been part of an established way of being a Democrat and being in politics for a very long time. And because of the nature of what this election was about, it was not in alignment with her actually winning. And things may change. Hey, everyone's coming on. Things may change, but like that's the breakdown. If you're just joining us, watch this. I think it's really good. But what we're going to do right now is just get grounded before you go into your day, because too many people are freaking out and we have important things to do because we're soul innovators. And, you know, I woke up and felt weird, and then I'm like, shit, I have like 9, how do I hold space today? And it's like, oh yeah, I remember who I am, and you remember who you are. So let's take some breaths here. I want you to breathe in some space with me. Breathe in some possibility. Exhaling out, and just feel the oxygen coming into your body. You're breathing. Your body works perfectly. Your lungs are taking in oxygen. Your heart is beating. It's just happening. Take some breaths here and just calm down. As you breathe in the truth. New and positive changes to an already existing environment. We're all here for that, no matter what side you're on. Breathe it in. Exhale out. No, Janet, I didn't see. Yeah, you want to watch the beginning part of the video. Yeah, I didn't see her as anti-establishment. Breathe in. New and positive changes to an already established environment. Exhale out. Let go of everything. Everything you're reading, everything you're seeing, all the other things. The guilt and shame. There's a lot of people talking about guilt and shame. Ownership and accountability of being a creator does not require you to post how ashamed you, like, that's not helping. So I want you to clear and release the guilt and the shame and all of that. The guilt and the shame doesn't help anyone. That's not you taking ownership. Okay? So breathing in and then exhale out. And if you can, and if you're someone who's feeling really scared and unsafe right now, I want you to just exhale out. And as you breathe in now, breathe in all of your guides, all of your guardians, all of your ancestry that's here. Exhaling out. So if you're just joining us, I already gave the breakdown on what I was told as to why this changed so drastically for a lot of people. But now we're just getting grounded, and it doesn't matter who you're into or what you're celebrating. Just come get grounded with us. This is for everybody. We're all here. We're all here to introduce new and positive changes. So I just want you to feel the way you've exhaled out, and you're just feeling all the guides, the guardians, all the support of the world, and you're breathing in and you're remembering who you are as an innovator, and you're exhaling out, and you're letting all the clutter release here. Let's just take a few more breaths. And if you're sitting like me, I'm going to encourage you to just kind of rock back and forth and begin to have a little awareness of the base of your spine. This is the root chakra. The root chakra is what is holding the story of this election right now, and of this climate, and of this time on the planet. The root is where we feel grounded and rooted. It's about survival, and it's about trust, and it's about primal needs, and it's about legacy, and it's about family, and it's about anger and pain and rage and all of that, okay? So I want you to just start to put some attention to the root chakra. Just take some breaths here. When you're ready, just open your arms here and just let in love. There's still love. In this moment, there's still, whatever you're feeling about this moment, there's still someone laughing, someone being born, someone getting amazing news, someone, people making love, people getting married. There's love and there's beautiful things happening, whatever you think about whatever just happened, good or bad. So just breathe it in. Let yourself open to the love. This is not the time to close down. This is not the time to close down. Continue to open, even if it feels a little scary. Open to the love. Even say it out loud. I'm willing to open to the love that is here. I'm willing to open to the love. Opening the shoulders, opening the chest, opening the heart. I'm willing to open to the love. Still feeling that connection to the root, the base of the spine. And now inhale in all that love. Exhale out and just direct it. Know that I'm helping you direct it energetically right to the base of the spine. One more big breath in like that. Exhaling out right to the base of the spine. And now I want you to feel that that energy is moving through the base of the spine and it's going down, 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 down into the floorboards, through your carpet, through the soil, through everything, and it's going further and further and further and further down, down into this beautiful glowing core that's at the center of the earth. Feel yourself getting very, very grounded with being on this planet. And as you breathe in here and you breathe in the love, and as you exhale out and you feel yourself like connecting to this core at the center of the earth, you remember that you chose to be here. You remember that this is your planet. You remember that you're very, very welcome here. Whatever you're choosing, whatever you're feeling today, you're very, very welcome here. You're a being of the planet. You're meant to be here. You were born here. It's right that you are here. You are welcome here. Breathe that in. This is the truth. You are, yeah, like this is very much just whatever. Like every one of these candidates also belongs to the earth. We are children of the earth. So just feel yourself grounding, grounding, grounding into that glowing core at the center of the earth. And we're just opening the Akashic record here of our planet. We need you right now. We need you right now, Mom. So just feel the way the energy of the planet is just opening to you like a mother you can go to when you're feeling unsafe and ungrounded, and just feel her love opening to you as you plug deeply into the planet. And I want you to say this out loud. I belong here. It's right for me to be here. It's right for me to experience this. I belong here. So much of the pain is that this is wrong, but this is what's happening. So get grounded, come into reality. It's right that I'm here. I belong here. Life loves me. Breathe that in. Life loves me. I'm ready for today. I'm working with the law of readiness, and there's nothing I'm experiencing that I'm not ready for. I'm ready for today. Feeling yourself just deeply connected with the core of this earth. I'm ready. I'm on this planet. I chose to be on this planet. I chose to be a soul innovator, and I'm ready. I'm ready, and I'm safe. I am very safe to be me. This is the end of establishment as we know it. And so there may be something in my body and field, and this is your energy talking to you. There may be something in my body and field that teaches me that what is happening for me right now is not right or not safe, but that was established in another time. Today is today. And we are introducing new and positive changes to an already established environment. And we are in the age of dissolving the establishment in all ways. And so whatever is making me feel that I can't trust myself or trust other people, or that I can't have compassion for people who are upset right now, or I can't understand people who are happier. Whatever that is an older established thing. And I'm ready for today. And today is a new way. Today is a new way, and I belong here, and I'm ready to be here. And I deserve good things. And Spirit and God and this planet loves me. I am loved. I am loved. I am meant to be here. Take a few more breaths, just feeling yourself really plugging into this earth. And then I can feel what's happening also is that in the lower second chakra, which is where we create and we give and receive, all kinds of wonderful things are being birthed. All different ways of relating with each other, all different ways of getting involved in the new establishment that we're going to create as a world. All different ways are becoming to build. You just needed to get a little grounded here. I am very safe. I am very, very safe to be who I am in this life. I can trust myself and I can trust what's happening. Take some breaths here. Just continue to let the vibration of this come through your body. I belong here. It's right for me to be here. I'm just the person to be part of this experience. I'm really ready for this. And as we do this, just let this sink deeply into your soul, knowing that everything we've been encoded in, all of these other ways that have happened politically and in other infrastructures for our ancestors or for ourselves or in other times, I want you to feel the way that's just releasing from your head. It's not relevant. I don't know if that's going to trigger someone. It's not relevant though right now. What's relevant is right now. This is us. This is the age of Aquarius. This is the age of the innovator. This is the age of introducing new and positive change, no matter what side you think you're on. We're all on the same side, which is we live on this planet. And we want to feel safe. And we want to trust that we're meant to be here. And we want to feel at home. And so feel all that clearing from the back of the head and from the crown. And now I want you to feel the way there's just a clear, as you're totally grounded into this earth, totally grounded to being here. And by the way, the earth is just sending up to you any resource you need, emotionally, physically, energetically. Just breathe in and feel yourself just being nurtured and nourished by this earth who loves you. And at the same time, there's just a beautiful line of light coming from your crown right up to whatever you think is above. Whatever you think is above, we're connected to the ground, and now we're connected to, maybe it's spirit, maybe it's your higher self, maybe it's higher consciousness, maybe it's God. Whatever you think is up there, feel your energy line from your crown going right up there. And just make the commitment. I choose to stay grounded to this earth, and I choose to stay connected to what is above. And I'm ready for this. I'm ready to be someone who's the center point, who's the still point, who's connected to spirit and connected to earth, and starts to really trust. I trust myself. I trust this planet. I trust what's watching over this planet. And now I want you to feel your arms opening and just begin to trust the world around you. I want you to picture maybe your Facebook feed, maybe your neighbors, maybe the people in your house, whatever it is, whatever feels safe, maybe family, maybe you're not, whatever you're ready. I want you to just feel energetically, let them all in, let your community in. It doesn't matter what your views are and if they matched up, just let your life in, let the people in your world in, let your mission in, let love in. Let the truth that people all have a spark of goodness, whether or not you relate to them. The truth is, there is goodness in every person and in every candidate. That is the truth. And if you're not feeling that truth, you're not going to feel at home here. So just breathe in all the goodness that is here. Exhaling out, and that wants to go right into your heart. I keep my community in my heart. I keep my truth as an innovator in my heart. I move forward like this. It is a discipline to stay grounded to the earth and grounded to the heavens above. But I'm ready for that discipline because I'm here to introduce new and positive changes. I'm very welcome here. I'm very meant to be here. I'm very at home here. I'm very trusting. I'm very loved. I'm very valuable. I'm very worthy. I'm very right to be who I am right here, right now. And so I want you to just take a few more breaths here and let this integrate in your system. And when you're ready, send what's in your heart, whether you know it's an intention or a prayer, or you're going to say, okay, I'm sending something out of my heart, whatever that is. Send something out of your heart right now and feel it moving into the circle of people who are part of this experience. Exhaling out, feel it moving through the hearts of everyone here. And as you breathe it into your heart. Breathe in other people's prayers and intentions. And as we each keep taking breaths here, we've breathed in each other's prayer. We've breathed in each other's intention. And so you can truly speak the truth and say, I carry you in my heart. I carry what's important for you in my heart. And I know you carry what's important for me in your heart. And I don't even know who you voted for, but I know that you carry me in your heart and I carry you in my heart. And so just take a few breaths and notice that your heart feels good. Whatever people, and I'll tell you right now, there's people watching this just from when I last had my eyes open, a full spectrum of people. This isn't all people voted one way or the other. So feel what's in your heart. Feel the goodness that's in your heart. You are carrying everyone in your heart and they are carrying you in their heart. And that's the truth. And is now permanently cleared and released. And everything that's been activated and understood and opened here is permanently open and activated and understood. May the benefits of what we just co-created here ripple out to your life and to everyone you love and to this whole world with every breath and with every moment as you choose. You are here to introduce new and positive changes to an already existing environment, so that we know that's the theme. It's the end of establishment, and we're building a new establishment. And that's that. So you are at home here. You are my neighbor. You're at home here. You're welcome to come on over. I see you. I value you. I appreciate you. And I see you as safe, and I see you as welcome, and I see you as important. Love you all very, very much. If you didn't watch the beginning and you want to understand the full breakdown, I highly recommend it. Okay, thank you. I'm just going to check and see. I'm just looking at it. I didn't see any of the comments, so I just want to see what's happening. Great. I'm glad you feel so much better. Thank you. Detox, beautiful energies. Thank you. On a plane, feeling more centered. Very good. Thank you for the work. Yeah, I'm not saying don't glow and celebrate. Oh, okay, Roman, I didn't say glow. I said gloat. So gloating, it's like not the moment to do that. But go and glow. I hope we all glow. Thank you. Oh, I'm glad, Stefan, you found us. Thank you. Hey, thank you. I just woke up, so I appreciate that compliment. Oh, very much. Wow, you feel 95% better. So Sonia is kind of like our representative here. So Sonia came on to this and was commenting that she felt very, very scared, and she feels 95% better. So may we all embody what Sonia just activated, and let's keep it going. Let's do it. Let's go out into our day and hold the space we're here to hold and introduce new and positive changes. Mwah.